Well, hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now, I discuss equations of motion, problems based upon these equations of motion, and how we are using this equation 1 and 2 for solving some problems, because combined equations we are using solving some problems. These are all are discussed in previous lectures, and one more lecture I discussed previous that lecture is the equations of motion is not valid for circular path and SHM. Why it is not valid, I discussed in previous lecture. Please go through it. I hope you are all are following my lectures. Now today we are going to discuss the topic if a body thrown vertically upwards, a body thrown vertically upwards. So then if any body thrown vertically upwards, how the equations of motion will be varies. These four equations, how it will be varies. So these we need to discuss, right? Some slight variation in this four equation. These four equation is only valid if your body travels on a road with constant acceleration. Then only these four equations are valid. So now we are observing this body thrown vertically upward. There is slight variation in these equations. So what is this slight variation in the equation, and why we need to vary some parameter in this equation, we discuss in this lecture, right? Body thrown vertically upwards. Body means I consider one pebble or a stone. This stone is thrown vertically upwards. This stone is thrown vertically upwards. This is the stone here. It is thrown vertically upwards. Initially stone is here. It is thrown vertically upwards. Throw a stone vertically upwards. So it reaches maximum height. After a certain time it reaches maximum height. This reaches a maximum height. It reaches some maximum height. Okay. So, and one more important thing here. Observe carefully now. If stone is projected vertically upward, means for that stone gravitational force is acting or not. If any body moves vertically upward or vertically downward, gravitational force is acting on that body. That is very important. Some gravitational force is acting on a body. If it is projected vertically upward or vertically downward, some gravitational force is acting on that body, right? So that means projected, this will be written as project a particle under gravity. Project a particle under gravity. It is two parts here. One is project a particle vertically upwards under gravity. One is project a particle vertically downwards under gravity. These are the two. So two here. One is if a body thrown vertically upwards. For example, stone is projected vertically upwards. It reaches maximum height. So it reaches maximum height. At maximum height, final velocity is equal to 0. This is very important. At maximum height, velocity of the body is equal to 0. And one more thing, if any body projected upward or downward, some gravitational force is acting on that body. Right? And it reaches maximum height. So it is projected with the initial velocity is u meter per second. Stone is projected upwards with initial velocity u meter per second. It reaches maximum height maximum height at maximum height at maximum height at maximum height final velocity is 0. Final velocity is equal to 0. So why final velocity is 0 here? Simple thing, simple logic. If any body projected vertically upward, the velocity is decreases gradually. This is very important. Body projected vertically downwards means, for example, body projected vertically downwards means here velocity is increases gradually. Body projected vertically upward means velocity is decreases gradually. Here velocity is decreases gradually. Velocity is decreases gradually. Decreases gradually. Whenever body is projected vertically upward here, velocity is decreases gradually. At certain height, whether it reaches maximum height, velocity becomes 0. So for example, now I project a stone that has initial velocity is 50 meter per second. So I project a stone that has initial velocity is 50 meter per second. So this 50 meter per second is decreases to 40, 30, 20 and 10, and at maximum height it becomes 0. At certain height it reaches, for example, this is one body here. I projected vertically upward and this is again reached in my hand. That means this has capable to move certain height here. So that means here velocity is decreases gradually. It reaches certain height and again it returns back to my hands. That means whatever the maximum height it reaches, that is called the total distance traveled by body, and at that maximum height velocity is 0. This is very important. Any body projected vertically upward, some gravitational force is acting on the body. This is very important. And one more thing, body projected vertically upward, it reaches maximum height after some time. At maximum height velocity is 0. Velocity is 0 because velocity is decreases gradually. Whether we turn a body vertically upwards, right? So now this is the concept here. It is projected vertically upward. That means for example, this is pebble. How the gravitational force is acting? Gravitational pull is vertically downward. This is very important. Gravitational pull is vertically downward. So gravitational force is G is acts downwards here. So G is acts always downwards. Acceleration due to gravity. If gravitational force is acting, for example, this is gravitational force. What is gravitational force? Formula mg. Body having mass m means acceleration due to gravity is g. Mg is gravitational force. Gravitational force acts vertically downward. Body moves vertically upward. That means here body projected against the gravity because gravitational force, that means acceleration due to gravity direction is downward direction. Body projected is upward direction. This is against the gravity or not? So body thrown vertically upward means this is against gravity. We project against gravity. That's why here acceleration is we are taking minus g. This is very important, Whenever body projected vertically upward, that means it is against the gravity. Against means it is opposite to gravity. Gravitational pull is always acting downward. Body moves upward here. That means opposite to gravity. Opposite to gravity means you should take acceleration is equal to minus g. Same direction of gravity means you should take acceleration is equal to plus g. So now acceleration is equal to minus g. So up to now what we discussed. So body projected vertically upward. Velocity is decreases gradually. Whether it reaches after some time maximum height. At maximum height velocity is 0 and it is projected against the gravity. So it is projected against the gravity. That's why acceleration is equal to minus g. These all the things we discussed in this lecture. I hope you are all are understood. Now continuing my lecture, here acceleration is equal to minus g because it is opposite to the gravitational pull. Body projected upward, gravitational force is acting downward. It is opposite to the gravitational force. That's why we are taking acceleration equal to minus g. For example, body projected vertically downward, gravitational force is also acting vertically downward. That means you should take acceleration is plus g. Against the gravity means you should take minus g. Same direction of gravity means you should take plus g. So acceleration is equal to minus g. Substitute in this equation. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. This is equation 3. This is equation 4. So substitute in this this value, acceleration value in this 4 equations from first equation, from equation 1. So what is equation 1 here? So v is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at. That means v is equal to what, ma? At maximum height, final velocity is 0. Body projected vertically upward. At maximum height, final velocity is 0. 0. U value is here. U value u only. The acceleration is what, ma? Acceleration is minus g into t because it is opposite to the gravitational pull. That's why we projected a stone opposite to gravitational pull because it is moving upward, gravitational pull is downward. That's why we are taking opposite direction. A is equal to minus g we consider. G means what, my here? G means acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration means movement due to gravity. How much the body will be moves, that is called g value here. G value is constant value, small g value, that is 9.8 meter per second square. G value is constant value, that is 9.8 meter per second square. Otherwise in CGS system 980 centimeter per second square. In MKS system 9.8 meter per second square. In CGS system 980 centimeter per second square. So here v is equal to 0, u plus minus gt. That means here g into t is equal to u. From this, t is equal to u by g. What is t here? This is a TA I consider. TA means time of ascent. TA means what, my here? Time of ascent. TA means time of ascent. What is meant by time of ascent? The time taken by body to reach maximum height. This is what is the definition for this one? Time taken by a body to reach maximum height. Is called time of ascent. Time of ascent is indicated by TA. Time taken by body to reach maximum height is called time of ascent. The time of ascent is indicated by TA. Here time of ascent is equal to u by g. What is the formula for time of ascent? U by g. If initial velocity is given, then it is easy to find time of ascent. For example, I am taking stone or a pebble. It is projected vertically upward with a velocity 50 meter per second. What is the time taken body to reach maximum height? Like that asking question. So how to solve that one? For example, body projected upwards with initial velocity 50 meter per second. Here acceleration is moving, body thrown vertically upward means acceleration is equal to minus g. So here in brackets they mentioned g value is 10 meter per second square. G value is, we consider 10 meter per second square. Then what is time of ascent? Time taken by a body to reach maximum height. Time of ascent is equal to u by g. That means u value is 50. A value is minus 10. That means we should take A value is 10 here. So then what we got, 50 by 10. That means 5 seconds. Time taken by body to reach maximum height is 5 seconds. Whether we project a body with 15 meter per second speed. This is very important. Time of ascent means time taken by a body to reach maximum height. That formula is TA is equal to U by G. Well, so like this, we should consider these four equations. V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AD square, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS, Sn is equal to U plus A by 2 into 2n minus 1. These all equations, we just change. Body projected vertically upward means instead of A, we write minus G. Instead of A, we write minus G. Instead of A, we write minus G in this four equations. In this four equation, we write A is equal to minus G. Then we got relation. That is the slight variation in this four equation. Body travels on straight road means these four equations directly applied. But body projected vertically upward or vertically downward means there is a slight variation in these four equations. That slight variation is body projected vertically upward means it is opposite to the direction of gravity. That's why we are taking acceleration is equal to minus G. This is the slight variation in this four equations. Just you should consider A is equal to minus G. Substitute A is equal to minus G in these all equations. We got some relations. So whenever body projected vertically upward. I hope you all are understood this lecture. Thank you.